Adrienne Mayor is a historian of ancient science and a classical folklorist. Mayor specializes in ancient history and the study of folk science, how pre-scientific cultures interpreted data about the natural world, and how these interpretations formed the basis of many ancient myths, folklore and popular beliefs. Her work in pre-scientific fossil discoveries and traditional interpretations of paleontological remains has opened up a new field within the emerging discipline of geomythology and classical folklore. Mayor's book on the origins of biological and chemical warfare revealed the ancient roots of poison weaponry and tactics. Life. She was a copy editor and printmaker 1980 to 1996. Since 2006, Mayor has been a research scholar in the Classics Department and the History and Philosophy of Science and Technology program at Stanford University. Mayor has published books and articles on Amazon's unconventional warfare, toxic honey, tattoos in antiquity, smallpox blankets in history and legend, assassination by poisoned garments in Mughal India, fossil-related place names, and other topics in scholarly journals and popular magazines, including the Journal of American Folklore, Archaeology, Natural History, MHQ, the Quarterly Journal of Military History, and Foreign Affairs. Her books have been translated into 10 languages and have been featured in documentaries on the History and Discovery TV channels. She has lectured at the American Museum of Natural History, Boston Museum of Fine Art, Smithsonian Art Institute of Chicago, Getty Museum, among other venues, and has been interviewed on NPR, BBC, and Coast to Coast AM. Her biography of Mithridates Philopator, The Poison King, was a non-fiction finalist for the National Book Award 2009. Mayor is a regular contributor to the History of Science website Wonders and Marvels. From 2009 to 2015, Mayor maintained a Facebook profile under the name Mithridates Philopator, which became an active network for more than 2,500 people, including international scholars, classicists, archaeologists, linguists, ancient historians, authors, novelists, museum curators, and others who engaged in valuable research and educational conversation. This unique crowdsourcing site was eliminated by Facebook on May 26, 2015. Mayor replaced it with a new Facebook group https://www.facebook.com groups Mithridates. Bibliography. The First Fossil Hunters. Mayor's first book investigated discoveries and interpretations of dinosaur and other large vertebrate fossils in classical antiquity, and presented her now widely accepted theory that ancient observations of the fossilized remains of dinosaurs and other extinct species influenced belief in some mythic creatures, such as the griffin and the monster of Troy. This book is the basis for the popular History Channel show Ancient Monster Hunters and the BBC show Dinosaurs, Myths and Monsters, a National Geographic children's book by Mark Aronson. The Griffin and the Dinosaur describes Mayor's hypothesis that ancient observations of Protoceratops dinosaur fossils influenced ancient images and tales of griffins. Other highlights include Greek and Roman discoveries of the huge fossils of mammoth, mastodon, woolly rhinoceros, and other extinct megafauna remains were interpreted and displayed as relics of mythic giants, larger-than-life heroes, and monsters in classical times. In Central Asia, exquisitely preserved Protoceratops dinosaur skeletons, discovered by ancient Scythian nomads searching for gold, influenced the ancient image and folklore about the fabulous gold-guarding griffin. Greek fire, poison arrows and scorpion bombs. Mayor's second book uncovers the earliest examples of biochemical weapons in the ancient world. to demonstrate that the concept and practice of biochemical warfare occurred much earlier than was previously thought. She presents ancient Greek, Roman, Chinese, African, and Indian historical accounts of the practice of biochemical warfare using animal, bacterial, poison, and chemical weaponry, including the titular Greek fire. This book has become a favorite of ancient wargamers and was featured in the History Channel show Ancient Greek WMDs. Other highlights include the ancient Greek myth of Hercules dipping his arrows in the poisonous venom of the Lernaean Hydra reveals the deep antiquity of the concept of weaponizing toxic natural forces. Unintended consequences and ethical dilemmas have surrounded the use of biochemical weapons since antiquity. Fossil legends of the first Americans. Mayer's third book gathers Native American accounts of discoveries of dinosaur and other fossils and oral traditions about the meaning, from pre-Columbian times to the present. It has been featured in History Channel Monster Quest videos. Highlights include Inca and Aztec ideas about mammoth, giant sloth, and other large fossils. Traditions from numerous Native American cultures, including Iroquois, Lenape, Sioux, Blackfeet, Pawnee, Navajo, Apache, Zuni, Crow, Cheyenne, and many others, about a wide range of fossils, from stone shells and petrified wood to the skeletons of giant bears, mammoths, dinosaurs, and marine and flying reptiles. The Poison King, the life and legend of Mithridates, Rome's deadliest enemy. Mayer's fourth book details the story of the life of Mithridates, leader of the ancient Black Sea kingdom of Pontus, who, in the 1st century BC, did everything he could to overthrow the Roman Empire. Highlights include the historic massacre of 80,000 Roman and Italian residents of Anatolia and Aegean Islands in 88 BC, Mithridates' experiments in potions and poisons and his universal antidote. The Amazons, lives and legends of warrior women across the ancient world. Mayer's fifth book surveys ancient myths, legends, folklore, art, and archaeology related to warlike women known to the classical Greeks as Amazons. This is the first comprehensive account of warrior women in myth and history from the Mediterranean world to China. Books. The first fossil hunters, paleontology in Greek and Roman times, ISBN 0-691-089779. Greek fire, poison arrows and scorpion bombs, biological and chemical warfare in the ancient world, ISBN 1-58567-348-X. Fossil legends of the first Americans, ISBN 0-691-113459. The Poison King, the life and legend of Mithridates, Rome's deadliest enemy, ISBN 978-0691-126838. The Griffin and the Dinosaur. How Adrienne Mayor discovered a fascinating link between myth and science, with Mark Aronson, ISBN 978-1426311086. The Amazons. Lives and legends of warrior women across the ancient world. Princeton University Press. The 21st of September 2014. pp. 4, ISBN 9781400865130.